Hi, we're excited to show you some new functionality within Clinical Notes AI that empowers you as a clinician to shape the AI for the outputs that you want and need. So far, most of you have really enjoyed the templates that we've built, including our progress notes, our intake notes, our documents, and whatnot. But we've received a lot of requests around combining some of these or asking for very specific interventions to be called out or different types of documents. So yes, we're going to continue to add documents that you can use within our platform by default, but we wanted to really pass the mic to you as well. The future of clinical work will involve using AI in multiple different facets. Obviously, documentation is one of the lowest hanging fruit options that's available. So we created a platform called Custom Templates. So in here, there's a couple of ways to use this, which I'll go over. But essentially, this empowers you to leverage the trained AI that we have created and use for the templates that we have today. But now you can use it. So there's a couple ways to do that. One, you can create a new template based on some of the templates that are already inside of our defaults. The other option is to create one from a file. So if you export a PDF blank template, note, treatment plan, document, whatever type of template you have, you can upload it directly here, and our system will read that document and create your own custom template from that. Let's create one from one of our current templates. So in here, I'm going to create a SOAP note. Once I pull this template instructions up, it's going to have a couple of components. One, it's going to ask us to include a short description of the function of the document. So this will preface the AI on your behalf. So you can put something in here along the lines of this document is used by a psychiatrist to note and update on how the medication is being used and effectiveness for a patient. This document will be used for insurance reimbursement. Okay, so once you put this in here, that's now preparing the AI for what context it's looking for inside of the document. So in here, under the subjective, so you can put whatever you like in here. You can say include evidence for each claim you make in this section. Include a patient quote. Okay, so you can do that. In the objective, you can put whatever you like here. And then down here in the plan, you can say include a treatment plan, including medications, etc. But you can also say read the existing patient treatment plan and provide updates here. Now you may want to add something else. So what we've done inside of our platform is allowed you to add additional sections. So you can add text, headings, lists, AI fill exportable sections, checklist, tables, and then page breaks for longer documentation. So we're going to go ahead and add a heading here, and we're going to name one called action items. We'll then go down and we'll add an AI fill exportable section, and we'll call this Please include any action items for the patient or the clinician here. List them in bullet point format. So here, how we're talking to the AI is a natural language. It's been trained for clinical documentation purposes, and it will now write in this particular format for you. Once you do that, you'll come down and name this document. So we're going to name this document psychiatry SOAP update note. We'll just call this for XYZ organization. Then you're going to choose a document type. So we're going to choose progress note here. You'll then come down and choose to share it with your organization or not. I don't recommend that out of the gate. So once you create the document and template, when you hit the save button, what's going to happen is it's going to create some dictation capture instructions for this document. So if you're using our dictation function, this will populate on the screen while you're doing a dictation. If you're using the live option, this will formulate as questions to actually ask your client or patient during the session. So in here, you can ask these questions and it's all modifiable. Okay, same with the dictation. Capture instructions, it's going to ask you what to do to provide to the AI in order to generate a document or a note that properly fills out this document. Again, this is all editable. The third option down here, which is really helpful, is your example output. So it will, based on the document you create or template that you create, it will actually run a test and fictitious script through it to show you what the output would look like. So if this is really long for you, you can tell it to keep the note short. And here is an example by talking to the AI. And now if you notice this action items portion that I put in here, it bullet pointed it just like we asked. Okay. So in here, patient's current medication is this with that. And as you tweak this document up here at the top, let's go up here. When you resave, it will regenerate that output so that you can verify that the output is sound for you and or your organization. When you're ready to share it with your organization, you'll choose this option. You'll select your organization, and then will be available in the documentation section under the custom tab, which should populate by default for you. I know this was probably a lot to explain, but it's very powerful. So we hope you continue to enjoy Clinical Notes AI to personalize this more for your specific needs.